It has been ages since the signing of Lenny Yoro, who, by the way, has been injured. Besides, Maguire also reported will not be playing for the sake of retaining his fitness, indicated that Man United had been very aware and wary on the injury issue within the club. However, this was not the actual disaster to foresee. Rather was the lack of depth, particularly quality depth, in the squad. During the pre-season matches, some academy players had been exciting to watch, but a lot of questions had arisen at the same time. Furthermore, in order Man United to bring in another names like Dalit, Masraoui and Ugarte, Man United will require to sell some of other players rumored like McTominay and Aaron Wan-Bissaka have been on the sales talk but nothing concrete at the meantime, hence made the squad almost identical to last season with less than 2 weeks for the Premier League first match against Fulham. So in this video, you'll have a look on the squad and their possibility, depth and how would the current squad be a disaster incoming. In case you didn't know, what is up ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marvin, codename CM. Welcome and welcome to the Code United channel once again. If you in any shape or form stumble into this channel and somehow some way like this kind of content, do please like, share and subscribe to this channel as each of your precious subscription will be a massive motivation for me to upload new content. And don't forget to ring the notification bell for every new upload. With that said, let's get straight into the video. Starting from the top, Man United last season, due to the lack of depth in the striker position with last season new signing Rasmus Højlund had been the bona fide starter for Man United, suffered a back injury, missed a handful of matches. At the same time, Martial often had been either injured or fitness issue, unable to have consistent minutes on the pitch. While Højlund able to going back on the field, he had brought a fresh air under his physical confrontation and smart movement. Even with lack of service to Højlund himself, the Danish big man still capable to bang in 16 goals in his first season, a fairly respectable number. But Højlund coming to this season donning the prestigious number 9 inherited from Martial. Against Arsenal in the preseason match, he opened the score after power through the Arsenal defender and finished with finesse. However, he suffered a hamstring injury after just a couple minutes later. The good news was Man United this offseason, the first signing was none other than Joshua Zirkzee, who complete opposite of the Højlund in terms of playstyle, despite their similar huge build. But Zirkzee playstyle contained his pros and cons that would be something Erik ten Hag will have to be strongly considered. In addition, another newly signing of Obi Martin, whom had some of the most out of this world number, who was seen as an understudy among the young striker within the squad. So we expect Martin to have some game time in cup competition. In short, even with the injuries to Højlund, with Zirkzee and Martin both ready to have action, should not be an issue for Man United unless a full-fledged injury crisis. While moving to the both sides of the wingers, although during the start of transfer window, it seems Man United had their eyes on Michael Olise, a talented creative winger from Crystal Palace, but his high price tag of 60 million set Man United back and eventually the Frenchman was sold to Bayern Munich. But jump into conclusion, Man United wingers can be said quite deep in depth and quality on par as well. On the left, we have Marcus Rashford, who looked extremely sharp in the preseason match, consistently act as the main outlet on the offense. And it seems after the disappointing 23-24 season and missing out the Euro 2024, the Man United poster boy seems aiming for a replication of bringing his 30-goal season form into the next season. Also, we can't forget another left winger of Alejandro Garnacho, who had been another bright spark for Man United last season. The breakout young star in the 22-23 season had his fair share of high and low lights, but his opener against Man City certainly helped Man United secure the trophy, really justifies its overall quality. Besides that, Garnacho also capable playing on the opposite of the wing with certain level of success due to his creativity and two-footness. On the right, can be said as a weaker link compared to the left, as big money signing of Anthony had yet to deliver consistent in spite of his scoring some important goals during his tenure in Man United. Adding the bad news to the Brazilian, Amad Diallo during the latter part of the season has showcased his dazzling play and will continue it in the preseason, prove he is more than ready to be a regular starter. But time will tell us how the former Atalanta winger will turn out. So both right wing, not really fixed, but Amad Diallo, I would say he will see himself be a starter, and Anthony this season can set a season to prove himself or would have to seek for a new team. By the way, Jadon Sancho, who recently settled his beef with Erik ten Hag, capable of playing both wings, however I do not see him to stay permanent with the Red Devil this season. Moving to the back, we're just going downhill from here. Man United midfield had been honestly badly similar to last season. We are talking like Casemiro, McTominay and Eriksen, who all had and should be leaving Man United regardless of their past performance. Even though McTominay had the most value to money, with Fulham wanting to strike a deal of 20 million plus add-ons, whereby had been below Man United evaluation of close to 30 million. The other two, Casemiro and Eriksen, particularly Casemiro, will be the hard sell because of his failing performance and high wages, basically a deadwood. Eriksen had been linked to Ajax but nothing concrete between them. Other names like Bruno Fernandes would remain the captain and consistent goal and assist output for Man United. Mason Mount proving to be a strong and hardworking, capable to be creative, but his main issue will be maintaining the fitness to ensure his place after leaving Chelsea. Manu, the new legitimate golden boy with sky-high potential, will definitely be a focal piece for Man United. Manu high press resistance combined with ice-cold composure dribbling skills easily saved Man United a huge sum of money. Man United themselves had also been seeking a new partner in crime for the academy graduate due to the Casemiro declining ability. Other possible midfield like Collier had some promising on-pitch ability, both offense and the defense. Overall, Man United midfield would still remain a major issue, particularly the number 6 position. Mentioning again, both Casemiro and Eriksen has seen their days limited. McTominay was not seen as a high-level number 6 position player. Man United can almost desperate for a new midfielder. And Ugarte link had been strong, but PSG asking price had been a lot to be desired. This made Man United have been seeking another alternative like Zubimendi, etc. Furthermore, Manu and Bruno have been a brighter spot. There were no way to expect them to perform high level on a consistent basis. So Man United midfield will be a concerning point due to the lack of quality depth and declining personnel. In the defensive area, probably the most fiercely demanding for changes. Former Champions League and World Cup winner Varane left Man United. The signing of young defender Yanni Yoro from Lille had been the replacement/understudy. In the preseason matches, had been solid and showcased a surprising passing range, but he also did not avoid the injury bug in Man United, suffering a foot injury that would out for months. Although Man United will see some defenders coming back like Lisandro Martinez, the other defender had been very worrying. Lindelof and Maguire, after years of abuse to Man United fans, still more likely to have another season in Man United. Oh my god, why? This made the signing of the lead have been absolute adamant, but due to his price tag issue and lack of selling within Man United will be a blockage for them. On the fullback spot, Dalot no doubt will still be Man United's first choice either left or right due to his well-rounded and athletic skill set. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the other hand had been long linked out of Man United despite his peerless 1v1 defensive ability but close to zero going forward. Thus the link of Mazraoui had been heavily lauded to bring in for Man United. On the left, Luke Shaw's return will boost the left side, but his recent injury record had been a worrying sign, hence making him quite injury prone. Malaysia will also be a question mark due to his long period absence under a serious knee injury. The good news within the left back spot is academy graduate Hari Amas. In spite of having hiccup in his first preseason match, he had been flying high at the technical, press-resistant attacking left back that Man United really could invest in the long term. Overall, fullback will not be much of a big issue if Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Mazraoui deal can be done. But centre back will be a potential disastrous factor as the quality between the starters of Martinez and Yoro or a possible delete with the bench of Evans and Maguire could be night and day. Lastly, goalkeeper side, nothing much. Onana, you do you, but less mistake please. These were the squad review for Man United. As you can see on paper lineup, the first 11 can be quite quality and capable to challenge any team, but with injury or suspension happen, the whole thing will derail as the depth and the quality gap were massive. So either Man United had to be quick in their transfer market or were just a repeat of 23 and 24 season incoming. That's the end of the video. What do you guys think? Do you think the whole Man United squad to this day, do you have the confidence coming into the new season or will be just a disaster incoming? Comment down below so they can have a discussion. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one.